Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here and welcome back to Danganronpa. In the last episode, lots of things went on. Bodies went missing, a dead Hifumi wasn't so dead. We're not sure whether the second announcement is just because we found the bodies again or because Hifumi wasn't dead the first time. But hopefully all of that will be made clear as we investigate. We've already discovered that this is where the hammers most likely came from, that the justice hammers were made from, but now we must begin our investigation in earnest. Alright, let's look at the hammers again, see if Makoto actually mentions that there's hammers missing. Aha, here we go. Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as a model? No, I think they were designed using them as the Justice Hammers. Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait, for some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Okay, that's weird. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer has been added to the truth bullets. I wonder what role that spotless hammer plays. All very interesting. This could be what was used to transport the bodies. Was this here the last time we were in here? It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. Or bodies. It's kinda awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Okay, so this wasn't here. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? Is that it? Over there, that very small thing below the boxes in the right-hand corner? And look at the wheel. Is there blood? Aha, so those marks are wheel marks in the blood, not drag marks. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Body transportation. Repository dolly. Good deal. Alright, so we are getting somewhere. I still don't know the exact reason for the bodies being moved besides distraction and confusion. Alright, we haven't gotten any new mono coins in a while, so I guess we're going to have to be relying upon the trial to provide them, though we do have a stock of 30 or so. Hifumi's big, cold body is lying on the floor. His really big body. Well, I mean, you don't have to stress that, we've got eyes. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? The cart over there. From the nurse's office where he was discovered here, to here, the repository. Though how did they get him up the stairs? Is there an elevator somewhere that we have yet to discover? And is that the way the killer was going around behind our backs without our notice? All the way from the first floor to the third, and without anyone noticing it. How the hell? Unless, since we now know that Hifumi was not dead in the nurse's office, did he make his way up here? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head, and his glasses look clean. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was lying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. Is it his glasses? I don't remember for sure, but I would imagine there was blood on the glasses. Yes, they are absolutely covered in blood. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Well, one would assume that when he woke up, he wiped the blood off so he could see. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? It means he probably did, since we know he wasn't dead. But who would do that? And why? Oh, Makoto. How hard it is for you to connect obvious dots sometimes, it seems. Taka. He'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head, just like Hifumi. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? Ostensibly. And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? Probably wrapped him in the tarp and then loaded him onto the cart over there. That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Blue tarp has been added. Suppose we've put it off long enough. Time to talk to our classmates.
So,
Hey, Makoto. I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Yes? Huh? What is it? Is it the fact that the door was locked for who knows how long and then suddenly unlocked with no explanation? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? Yes. I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but...
And we came right to the repository to, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. I had the exact same experience, Aoi. It was locked? You know this, Makoto. We checked the door. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? All very good questions, whose answer we probably need to find to sort this whole mess out. I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Sakura? There aren't many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Good idea?
So then...
Would you like my help? Absolutely. Is this scripted or is this because we've completed her story? Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. I would agree. We waited for the others, but no one showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared and has yet to reappear. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. Yes, Robo-Justice. Yes. It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the second floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the first floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office, what's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the second floor where we split up and began searching and also left Hifumi alone. I still think Celeste's involvement in the aspects of this is very fishy. She's the only one who, well, now that Hifumi's dead, she's the only one to actually have seen Robo Justice. And it's at her behest that we have been chasing after him, and, at various points. She pointed him out at the top of the stairs. Then, when we were up there looking around, she said that he went towards the back, and that's when we heard Hifumi get hurt, or get hit, and we went back downstairs. I don't know. Then, right after that, Celeste screamed. This time, she had apparently seen the suspect on the third floor. Yeah. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the third floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, this strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then... Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi! He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up on the third floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse. And it was also Celeste who took... Was it also Celeste's idea for her and Aoi to go to the bathroom and leave Hifumi's body alone again? I don't remember that part. I can't remember whether it was Aoi who wanted to go to the bathroom or Celeste who suggested she go, if it even said. Which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the third floor to tell the others what had happened.
However...
But, at that same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. And now it seems like the announcement was actually for Taka and not for both of them. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time, except Hifumi wasn't dead yet. Of course, we don't know for sure whether Monokuma knew that or not. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, Mia, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover his corpse was, in fact, gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? this time, Taka's body had disappeared. Yeah, Celeste is around, seeming to be causing distractions every time something weird happens in this case. So from there, we begin our search for both of the missing bodies. The only question is she the mastermind of these killings, or is she the accomplice? And who is her partner? Because I don't think the way it's worked out that she could be the one doing the killing of Hifumi and Taka. Well, maybe Taka. She could have killed Taka before any of us ever found her that morning. But Hifumi was alive while she was away. In fact, she was with us when he got hit again. And after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. In fact, I wonder if she has discovered the 16th student that none of the rest of us have found yet, that we know of anyway. And there we rediscovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. I don't think it was a rediscovery. Well, I mean, you found them again. I think it was the first time you discovered Hifumi dead. And that brings us to now.
However,
looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine, anytime. Thank you, Sakura. That was a very good recap. Need to talk to Aoi, well, we already have, and find out whose idea it was to leave the nurse's office. Hers or Celeste's. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I mean, that's what Hifumi said. I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. And yet, it seems too simple. Although, I guess he and Celeste could be in on this together. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died. Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words...
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else. Yes, but we should still be vigilant in our investigation. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Because he's weird? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kinda dumb. And that's saying something coming from you, Makoto. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. I concur with that feeling, but I don't know what it is.
What?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there's other things, but... Well, no. It really disconcerts me when Makoto says exactly what I say after I say it. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Perhaps. Is that really all there is to it? I kind of doubt it, though the game could be doing a double-double twist in that it really is the case, and it expects us to think that there's no way it could be that simple. We'll see. The other thing that bothers me is Celeste. Oh, why'd they bother killing two people? I wonder. It could be the whole trying to get around the accomplice thing, and there's a different killer for each of these? Though, the way it's worded in the thing is that whoever came up with the idea is going to be the blackened, even if each of them did kill a different person. That is, if they colluded on this.
What?
Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. but killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out. That's actually a really good point, Makoto. Well done.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps. I see. So that's what it means. Would you care to enlighten us, please, Byakuya? Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Fine. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. I hope it's not the same kind of fun as last time where you muddy the waters. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he figured something out. He seems to have, or perhaps just think he has, we'll see. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Probably. He's that kind of person, Makoto. Anything else from you, Aoi? Yes, it really bothers me too. After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? Yes. Whose idea was it to go to the bathroom? I was really scared, so... Oh yeah, this is the same thing again. Alright, never mind. Well, let's check our map, shall we? See what is marked for us to investigate. Well, Toko's in there, or Genocide Jack, I don't know which one. Nobody else appears to be on this floor. Nothing here. Nothing here. Somebody in the nurse's office? Celeste? We definitely want to talk to her. No one on the second floor. Okay, this is back up to Toko. Is it not showing us the dorms? It's not. It's not showing us the dormitories at all. That is interesting. Well, let's teleport back over here and see what Toko / Jill is doing in there. Okay, we can't teleport. I guess we will slow travel. There's only one way in and out of this room. Through the door that Hina said was locked before. We know it was locked. It was locked for us too. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. That's very good information. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. Or unlock it in that case then. So someone was in here with the door locked. The killer? Probably. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. Very good reasoning. That's what I had come to, the conclusion that is. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. Well, unless there was someone who wasn't with us. So that certain someone... Yeah, who was it? There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. Good idea. This is probably why it wouldn't let me fast travel. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, then the equipment room where Taka was found, and there just so happens to be people we want to talk to in both of those cases. And we still haven't found Hiro or Kyoko yet. Yes, please. I suppose we want to search. Let's see if anything new's marked on the map after that. Okay, there's exclamation point down here now. And in the nurse's office. And we still can't look at the dormitories. I bet we can't go there either. Can we fast travel now? We can. Cool. Alright, let's see what's going on in the equipment room. Surely there are things to discover at that scene. It's Jill. Okay. Alright, the Justice Hammer. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here, and I don't see blood on it. Was it cleansed as well? Don't understand why it would have been. Okay, not important to the case. Very well then. There's the tarp. There is definitely a tarp missing. There were 3 there before. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room, and we know where that came from. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Probably on both of its tires since there's 2 tracks. Could that blood have come from... Probably. Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly and a tarp from over there. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Yes. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? I don't know unless he moved under his own will to the 3rd floor. Because he wasn't dead. Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor, or, again, there could be an elevator hidden somewhere. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor that we know of, Makoto. That's still a total mystery. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently, too. Yeah, it's what Taka's lying on. I'm guessing this is not relevant? Yeah, okay. Any insight, Miss Jill? I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
What?
I'm super pissed that I missed such an ultimately rare event. Okay, so you're no help at all. Good to know. Goodbye. Alright, let's look in the nurse's office and interrogate Celeste. At least to the extent that Makoto will allow us to do that. What is the square sort of corner shape here that's got the blood knot in this area? Was that just Hifumi's body? Alright. Anything in the trash? It's just a normal trash can. Look inside, please. Aha! Thank you, Makoto. Wait, there's something inside. That is Hifumi's rag, or handkerchief, whatever you'd like to call it. It's too small to be a handkerchief, it's a glasses cleaning cloth. Hence the reason Hifumi's glasses were cleaned, he did it himself. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it, the pudgy princess thing, right? But it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Oh, did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? Yeah, I wonder, Makoto, I wonder. I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important. Yes. Okay, so that's good. Is it just the hammer that's left? No, there's a refrigerator as well. A refrigerator? I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. Maybe? After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. Thank you for looking inside things this time, Makoto. There's a bunch of blood packets in here. For blood transfusions, I guess. It doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire. Interesting. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Maybe he died of the injury, but then again, maybe that's why that non-Justice Hammer was cleaned. Maybe he made it up there and then was killed with the non-Justice Hammer, which is why it needed to be washed off. The plot gets thicker and thicker. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Alright, Celeste. What do you have to add to the conversation? What are you investigating, Celeste? I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around, seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. That's probably a good idea, but I'm still very suspicious of you. What about you? I am putting together the details of the case. Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right? Yes, was it your idea or Aoi's to leave? Though I don't know if I can believe what you say in the situation.
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. So it was your idea, and you're admitting it? And when you got back, the body was gone? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is quite a feat, which more and more lends to the theory that he moved himself. I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Celeste's account, okay? This is all very convoluted and entertaining, but I am afraid that is all the time that we have for this episode, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a like below. It really does help tremendously. Hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, be excellent to each other.
Danganronpa.